Clearly, Boeing ultimately bears responsibility because it made a defective product. My name is Stephen Marks. I'm a managing partner at Pothurst, Orsec. We've been representing a number of families, both from the Lion Air crash and from the Ethiopian air crash. The most recent one was a UN worker who left a wife and 2 small children and a stepchild. They put in a system that was intended to force the nose down, and when the pilots would fight against that, then it would force it down to the point where the plane would go into a rapid descent. So clearly there was a defect. The FAA certainly bears responsibility. They didn't follow the protocols and the rules and requirements of certification.
Entitled The State of Airline Safety, Federal Oversight of Commercial Aviation.
FAA aircraft certification has always relied on the exchange of information and technical data with industry. Some version of our certification process has been in place for over 60 years.
Was there any information on the MCAS that was included in the short self-administered online course that pilots were required to go through?
There was not specific instruction on the MCAS to my knowledge, specifically because it was not a system that went directly to what the pilots flew on the MAX.
I believe our lawsuit, when it's filed, will be the first case out of the Ethiopian tragedy. We will seek to have it transferred and consolidated with the other cases, since the liability issues are very similar. They come out of the same series of events. The discovery should be consolidated because it involves the same issues, and for efficiency purposes, they should in fact be discovered together. Our client, like almost every other client we've represented over the years, they first want to find out why this happened. What was the reason? The second thing is they want to make sure that steps are taken to prevent this from ever occurring again to anyone else. And third and last, which is a practical consideration, they want compensation. Most of these people have relatives that may have been contributing to their family, supporting them, paying for their rent, paying for their school education. And so these families have real need, and they're entitled to compensation under the law.